That's what most people say to you anyways if you download and share music online. With ideas like that, that is just wrong. That's agreeing with internet censorship. And today I'm going to explain to you how piracy can be seen in a positive light instead of the people and the media thinking that it's a negative thing and that it needs to be stopped. It'll make you think differently about online piracy. 1. It helps promote the artist by free advertisement. For example, when an artist's album is put up on a peer-to-peer website, it is seen by lots of people, and if it attracts a certain fan base, the artist itself gets a fan base based on the album that has been seen on the peer-to-peer website. That people who have downloaded music, for the most part, have purchased the album after downloading it. So, for example, if somebody likes an album they have downloaded, they tend to buy the album outside of downloading it. It also saves money on scratched and damaged CDs. So if you have an old album that you've listened to for many years and it's been damaged and you can no longer listen to it, downloading a digital copy of that album and saving it to your hard drive, you have replaced the album, but now you still have it. That's another positive thing about piracy. Today, legally, can be very expensive for most people, especially in today's economy. Albums can range anywhere from $20 up to $35, depending on which album it is. So prices of albums today can be really expensive for most people, and the prices are totally different than they were decades ago. So downloading music can save money in that sense. Positive piracy note I'm going to make is people still see concerts, they still buy merchandise, they still support artists in other ways. They also go and they get t-shirts, and they buy posters, and they get all kinds of stuff that they need for to support the artist. So that doesn't hurt the artist at all in that sense. Piracy, we have a lot of support in the media from lots of musicians such as Lady Gaga, Neil Young, Shakira, Norah Jones, Jack White, Robbie Williams, Annie Lennox, and Trent Reznor, who all support piracy in some way. Lady Gaga said during an interview that touring makes up for piracy. That's just the way it is today. And if you are just starting out, you can make up anywhere from $50 million on a tour run. But if you're a big name artist, you can make anywhere up to $100 million, depending on where your status is in the artist status. And that's just the way it is today. The lead singer of the band Nine Inch Nails, is very outspoken about his pro-piracy stance. During a concert in Melbourne, Australia in 2007, after finding out the album prices in Australia were skyrocketed, he was furious, and during his concert he encouraged his fans to steal his music, download it, share it with your friends, pass it around, because he said that he was sick and tired of the record companies taking advantage of this in this situation. Also, he received a lot of backlash from his record company for encouraging downloading music. Side of piracy, let's talk about the opposition side. A lot of people on the opposition side say that piracy can be very harmful. They say that it can affect the economy, because if you don't purchase an album, stores will close down because of less production. Many people have on the opposition side, they say that if you download music or download musical content, that you're not a real fan, that you're not really trying to support the artist, and they basically use the real fan complex, saying that if you really cared about the artist or the band or whatever, you're not supporting them the right way because you're not purchasing their album. These have also came out in their anti-piracy stance, saying how they don't agree with piracy and that if they don't make enough money they need, they'll close down and no longer exist. This musician is very piracy friendly. For example, the artist Prince is very outspoken about his anti-piracy stance. He does not care for people downloading his music. He's actually took fans to court many times and sued people for tons of money for downloading his content. Of an artist being against piracy was in 2000 when Lars, the drummer of the metal group Metallica, sued Napster for people downloading his band's content without their permission. That was all over the news, all over the media. It was a big thing at the time because Napster started in 2000. It was a peer-to-peer website. Now it still exists, but it's a paid website. When it first came out, it was free, and that's how people got to get free music. People are entitled to their own opinions, and they could say you're a thief for downloading music at the end of the day. But if you see laws like or things in your area or things at all trying to censor the internet, then I encourage you to go out and stop these laws from being passed. Because having the freedom to download a song all because of somebody's opinion is just wrong. Because you have to educate yourself on the topic before you can attack them. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you.